So the Johns brothers won the toss, and that is why they are standing where they're standing. So they said, we're going to end on the good side if we get to a third game. John and Brandon chose to receive. Let's play pickleball.
Side out.
So you got John Cincola from Chicago area to serve here.
0-0-1.
Welcome to center court, Mr. Long.
He just took off after that drop, really closed the gap quickly, and definitely surprised Ben Johns with that particular backhand flying counterpunch.
That time Ben Johns ready in the middle.
Second serve. 1-0-2.
Great hands from Long right there. The other noteworthy item on this is another Selkirk player, as Cincola has made the switch here. Look at this out here in the Selkirk gear and paddle.
Yeah, looks like he's using, what I can tell, the 002 paddle.
Yeah.
Is probably the most powerful paddle that Selkirk has. Certainly one of the more powerful paddles on the market, and it's working for him today.
Second serve.
Nice volley there from Long, and he's got a little bounce to his step to start here, Dave.
Does he ever?
Great to see.
0-2-2.
Brendan Long again firing away.
Yeah, he's really maximizing his lean in there and looking to initiate on any backhand he can sink his teeth into.
Big swing from the transition there from Cincola, goes deep.
2-0-2. No. Side out.
Cincola, a great singles player,
Yeah.
so look for him to continue to look for opportunities to use that third shot drive.
Good lead from Ben Johnson. He is on the board with his brother. First point for the 1 seed.
Second serve. Point. 1-2-1.
Oh, a little indecision on who's taking that ball coming across the middle.
Yeah, I think it's totally okay for Long to leave that, but you got to quickly let your partner know that they've got to step in and take that.
All it takes is one letter of the alphabet. You.
You.
Again, Brendan Long goes flying up there, just reads the Ernie so early.
We talked about that pep in his step, and it's the difference so far. Hopefully he can keep this up.
And he certainly has it going right now. Very focused.
Heard a couple of U's on that occasion there, Dave.
Much better. Tough attack from the midcourt there for Cincola.
It almost looked like he thought he could maybe go around the post and still had his mindset to attack, so he just pulled the trigger anyways.
Big drive from Long there, and the response is Long, and they've got a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, really love the tempo that they're playing right now. They're not attacking every ball, but they're certainly looking to apply pressure whenever they can.
That's a ball that's got to travel to the forehand of Long, and don't stick your paddle in, folks.
Got his hand caught in the cookie jar right there.
Yep.
I think Cincola has to attack that ball. It did look like it was very borderline, but again, I think that if you're looking for a perfect opportunity to pull the trigger, you're just not going to see enough of those.
And there's another superpower of Colin Johns, just knows to let the ball.
He made that look like an easy leave. It really wasn't,
No.
but he's so good with his court awareness of where he is at all times.
And through the middle is the no-fly zone.
Yeah, Cincola wants that shot selection back. That can work on some teams, but Ben Johns is so good with his forehand in the middle there.
Good dodge from Cincola right there.
Yeah, Ben trying to find that right shoulder of Cincola. But we mentioned that's the side that has the wind with them. Easy for some of those flicks to carry a bit.
And I've seen enough of the long, Ernie. I've got one myself on my birthday.
And yeah, they're doing a good job of going to Ben Johns enough to where he can't sink into that off the ball roll, but you go to him too often, especially dinking up his line. He's very capable of jumping the kitchen.
Tremendous save from Ben Johns, and then he gets to finish it.
Pretty sure that ball got behind him, Dave, and he was still able to straighten it out. If you're Cincola, you're thinking, what do I have to do to get a point through you?
And after that hot start led by Brendan Long, it is now 7-3 Johns. And the two-handed backhand full swing counter, and you know, with a team, you never know what their timeout quotient's going to be, but we're at 8-3 here. And Wicked held the Cobra up in the air and ripped it down the line and got a paddle clap from Brendan Long there. That was beautiful from CJ.
Yeah, Colin knows that he doesn't have to be the main source of his team's offense, but he's really perfected a few attacks on that forehand side. That was beautiful up the line.
So thank you, ONIX and Baird and Duper and Pickleball Central and Pickle Roll and everybody else that is part of this great game. Back to the action, Ben Johns to serve. Oh, and you hate to miss a return on the timeout.
Yeah, Ben Johns with one of the more aggressive serves in the game.
And here comes a game point. Nice swat from John Cincola.
3-10-1.
Great take from Ben Johns there. Just don't let that travel to your partner.
Yeah, great job of somehow getting that behind Johnson. He's got to try to cut off the angle a little earlier. Easier said than done.
Yeah, rolling and down on that side has not been an easy shot. Yeah, second chance to close out game number 1 right here. And that will do it. So a flurry for the birthday boy, and it is 11-3 quickly. We love that start. Brendan Long was flying into the kitchen, flying over it with the Ernies, and then just you look up and it's 8-3, 9-3, 10-3, and now 11-3, and finished on this beautiful combo platter from Ben Johns. They are at home They haven't lost in 2023, and they are ready to make their way to the semifinals and into the finals. We'll be right back to see if they can finish off this semifinal after this. Welcome back, everybody. Again, we've got a simple subscribe and win. And then you don't miss pickleball. I mean, you don't miss it. Look at that. That is the ONIX DuraFast 40 right there. Do you want to miss some of the great action we have with that, Kyle? Of course not.
If you're pickleball addicts like we are, it's an easy answer, isn't it, Dave?
Win some of those great prizes from Fila, dirt tape. There's so many good things there. All right, Johnson, Cincola, and Brendan Long. Can you find it again here? You had a great start. The answer is no. And that's a tough side to win on, too.
Exactly. Unfortunately for them, they're on the tougher side, tougher to do those fundamental things of just get forward, string together good shots.
And now Colin is asking for encouragement from the crowd. All right, that's the level we're at right now. Oh, Brendan Long tries to sneak the two-handed backhand down the line.
1-0-1.
Just way too far on the dink, and then your partner is just at Ben's mercy.
Yeah, and that's the pressure that you feel when you play the Johns brothers. You get too conservative, and then they can attack you. You try to be aggressive at the wrong times, and they take advantage there as well.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, finally able to get a miss from Ben Johns.
A great cover by Cincola. It looked like Johns had his teeth sunk into that point. Great job getting out of jail there.
And John Cincola started the fight there and wins, so get it back, give up a couple.
0-2-1. Point.
A little skitter off the tape, why not?
Yeah, beautiful low drive, and if you can hit the tape, all the better.
1-2-1.
And Brendan Long gets it past the Scorpion.
He went to the right spot. If he would have gone to the opposite shoulder, it wouldn't have worked out for him.
Another one off the tape. And that's not going to carry over. And Colin Johns has a book on most players. He'll add that to the book for sure on Brendan Long. Expect an entry, sir. Oh, just missed it. Such good disguise from Long there, and just pushed it deep.
Yeah, love the idea, and that's a play I really, really like. Ben Johns is such a cerebral player. A lot of times if you can attack him cross-court to the backhand, he will just reset most of the time.
Second serve.
Again, a little more fire coming from Long and Cincola here in game 2.
2-2-2.
Yeah, starting a lot like game 1 did for them. They're really moving well. They're playing aggressive. It's calculated aggressive. I like it. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going a little bit longer.
Second serve.
It's so tough when you're lined up with Ben Johns, because even if you hit a halfway decent counterpunch when he's using that backhand flick, it almost always goes right back to him. So he knows that he doesn't have to win it with the flick. He just starts it that way with an advantage.
Good job from Brendan Long there.
Yeah, the forward pressure from Brendan Long is really a factor. He's got to just commit to that. At times it might seem reckless and you might hit a ball while you're moving, but that might be what it takes against the best team in the world.
Slide out.
Yeah, because dropping it on that side is a challenge. Why not just stomp on it.
Well, and when you drive and crash like that, you know you're going to keep the point short one way or the other. And the Johns brothers are the best in the world at playing long, calculated points.
3-3-1. Second serve.
Kiss off the tape, and it sails deep for Colin Johns. He had the next one in his series. He likes to go down the line and then find a hip and then find the middle.
Keep you guessing out
Yes.
Side out.
Couple of swings go deep for the Johns boys. So 3-3 game 2 semifinal winner goes to Sunday.
3-3-1. Second serve.
Yeah, Long's been serving effectively, aggressively this whole match, but with the wind,
3-2.
more spin is probably needed.
Side out.
Yeah, John let us inside his mind there by saying make up your mind in between attacking and just laying it in the kitchen.
Point.
And Colin Johns threads it down the line again.
Yeah, and I like mixing it up, but that probably is a little too much space that Long gave Colin up the line there. It's a standard shot for him.
Second serve.
Really nice hold and snap from Cincola to
Yes.
set his team up there. And I love how, you know, even the first couple of points, the attacks weren't working, but they haven't shied away from it. They know that they're just going to have to take their chances.
Point.
When you're in a high-level match like this where you know you have to be aggressive, you have to just tell yourself, hey, listen, I only need to win like 51% of these
Right.
to make it work. You're not going to win 90%.
Uh-oh, and a couple of fundamental mistakes here, and
3-2.
paddles are down. So again, you look up, it was like 3-2 a second ago, and then now the other team's calling timeout, and it is 6-3. So Long and Cincola will take a break. The Johns boys are up in the semis looking to head to Sunday.
Joint and muscle cream.
One timeout.
The fans are moving, shaking, trying to get warmth, and the Johns brothers are just going to work on a Saturday afternoon. And Brendan Long's like, enough.
Yeah, the backhand, leaning in on the backhand, that flick has really been an effective shot for them. He's going to have to continue to look for that anytime he can.
Second serve.
Yeah, and to mount the comeback, I know it's the tougher side. You got to be close to 100% on thirds. I know that's asking a lot, but that's the requirement.
That's what it takes. It really does. It really is.
Oh, and that falls in.
Yeah, maybe without the wind,
Wind-aided?
maybe that would have sent it long a little bit, but against it, that ball will stay down.
Point.
Yeah, and another one of the reasons why you prefer this side, you just throw that drop into the wind, let it die down, and then it's not where your opponent thinks it's going to be, and you get errors.
Yeah, fundamental shots are not so fundamental in conditions like these.
And nor are they fun. Oh,
Second serve.
trying to get revved up are Long and Cincola.
Point.
Now 8-3.
Yes.
Drew to Hennis, making sure we're all aligned properly. And that sails deep, and we saw a little elbow waggle there, a little Riley Newman-esque there. I'm sure Ben loves that I said that.
Well, and it's funny, we're talking about in warm-ups. Ben will predominantly use the two-handed backhand as he's warming up, so it tells me that's the shot he's still trying to develop more and more. And the rest of the package is pretty well set, Dave.
Yes. And we are at match point, go to Sunday point, go eat birthday cake point. It's 10-3. And interesting, that just stayed up there. Wind didn't catch that one.
Yeah, you'd think that would have stayed.
Really good from John Cincola, able to counter and then smash the winner.
Yeah, the quality of the counter punch has to be so good to gain back control, and Cincola was up to the task on that occasion.
Great move again there from John Cincola, very quick. And another beautiful ball. And just to remind everybody of the run, Long and Cincola beat the 4 seed, Lung and Dawson 13-11 in the third. Oh, what a low ATP.
And Ben sees those coming about as well as anyone. Efficient footwork with that crossover step. And I don't see him miss those very often, Dave.
No, it's such a good ball. Oh my, Brendan Long had exactly what he wanted. And oh, it did sneak off a paddle there, apparently. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was going to say.
I don't think they turned their heads in time to even see the ball land. Looked like they appealed to the official. The official made the right call. Did look like it was just a little long.
All right, second match point here. Good job by Brendan Long there. So will the third one be it?
10-6-2.
And the answer is yes, as that backhand volley goes just wide. So the Cinderella story of Brendan Long and John Cincola in this Madness March is over in the main draw, but a big opportunity for them. Losers of the semis play for bronze. To get a medal in a PPA tournament is huge. They will have that opportunity coming up, but the Johns boys, again, are moving on to Sunday, and guess what? Ben's there in singles, Ben's there in mixed doubles with Anna Lee Waters, and he's there again with his brother. He's got a chance to back up his Triple Crown from last week.
Yeah, like you said, happy birthday, Ben Johns. He's going to be where he's supposed to be tomorrow with an opportunity for another Triple Crown.
We'll talk to the winners when we come back. We have had a lot of fun, a lot of upsets. Long and Cincola really impressive, beating the 4 and 5 seed to get to the semis. But it's the Johns that get to the finals. And we got 3 Johns on the court.
Everyone to championship court. Ben Johns, Colin Johns heading to championship Sunday. Guys, Brendan and John, a fresh face to see in a semifinal. How did you come in and prepare for this match?
Yeah, well, first of all, congratulations to them. Getting to the semifinals is no easy feat, and it's awesome to see new people, and really love to see them. And I've actually known Brendan since I first started playing pickleball. First month in, I met him, and he was the first person that I lost singles to. I got schooled by him, so it was really, really cool to see him here and play him. But as far as the game plan, I think kind of normal game style for us. Come out aggressive. Colin hits his blocks, and I think that worked well.
Well, guys, Austin, Texas, the crowd has been phenomenal, but the weather has been not quite so friendly. You're out here in a beanie. Talk about the conditions on court, how you stay warm and fit for the match as it goes through the day.
Yeah, it's not what we were hoping for in our hometown tournament. 50 degrees, raining a little bit, but definitely it affects the play. It makes it faster, colder ball, so it's more difficult to control, so you got to play aggressive, and I think we did that well today.
Well, Ben, you're in a couple of finals tomorrow, but it is your birthday today, turning 24. What's on the books for you to celebrate your birthday tonight, maybe tomorrow? What's going on?
No celebration tonight. You know, I still got a lot of job to do tomorrow. So rest up, stretch, eat, and then tomorrow hopefully we'll have something to celebrate.
All right. We'll wait to see what happens. And don't go away, everyone. We've got 3 more semifinals coming to you. Ladies up next. Dave, take us away.